Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, back with another Fortnite video, and in this one I want to talk about today's brand new update, which should be going live here in a few hours. So the downtime for version 11.30 has officially been announced. The downtime will begin at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard. We could probably expect the servers to be up about an hour, maybe 2 hours maximum after that. And I want to talk to you guys a lot about this update because there's a lot of stuff that we need to go over, and just because the update is coming out this morning doesn't necessarily mean that that's actually all of the content which we will receive here today. There may actually be some other content which we see coming later on this evening. So a really long time ago, a weapon was leaked, the heavy assault rifle, and this weapon was actually leaked like 2 months ago. It was in the game for like an hour or so, then Epic ended up pulling it out. I believe it was sort of a small glitch that they accidentally released it, but we are supposed to be receiving this weapon again at some point in the future. I would imagine it's going to be released here with this update. Now, also with this update, I do believe we're going to be getting the winter patch as well, so it is possible that we will be getting all of the snow-themed items again, like the snow-themed grenades. There's a new snow weapon actually called the Ice Box, which is going to trap people inside ice once that is added to the game. So either that, all that snow stuff will be added tomorrow, or it will be in a future update later next week. But what we do know is that the 14 days of Fortnite will most likely not be happening this year. Instead, I believe we're going to be getting something a little bit better. If you count the days, the 14 days of Fortnite actually should have started today if they were going to go all the way up unto Christmas. So I do believe that maybe we aren't going to be getting necessarily an event called 14 Days of Fortnite, as it just doesn't line up anymore. Now, the one thing to keep in mind though about this update is the fact that yes, it is going live here pretty soon. It's going to be going live at about 4 a.m. That's when the downtime starts at least. But the thing is that there's actually going to be some more things added to this update probably later on tonight. So if you guys remember from my previous video, I told you guys that there's actually going to be a Game Awards. Now, this is a pretty big event, and Fortnite is set to unveil something about this Game Award later on this evening. Now, if you guys remember back last year when the Game Awards happened, Fortnite actually released the block, and they also released 50v50 at the Game Awards. And we had no idea that those things were coming out, and then at the Game Awards, they decided to unveil it and let us know that it was happening. And the craziest thing is right as they unveiled these new game modes, they were added into the game instantly. So we can expect something like that to happen this year if the Game Awards are going to stand true to the same thing they did last year. As soon as Epic Games does decide to announce something, it will most likely be added into the game within that hour. Now, we already have leaks of some things that may actually be coming to the game. If you guys did not know, there's actually a split screen feature which will be making its way into Fortnite very, very soon. So we have this feature in other games. If you guys play Call of Duty, maybe Call of Duty Zombies, any of the Call of Duties recently have this feature. If you have another person in your house that maybe you share your console with, maybe you have a little sister, a brother, maybe a friend that comes over and you guys want to run Fortnite, but you guys don't want to have to take turns, and it makes one person have to sit there and watch while another person gets to play, and after a few runs that's just not really all that fun anymore. And luckily with this new feature coming out, they're actually going to be allowing you to do split screen from the exact same console. So now if you share your console with one other player, you and a friend will actually be able to play at the same time. And the craziest thing is that cross-platform parties will still work. So let's say you have 4 people over at your house, or maybe you go over to a friend's house and you bring your PS4 over there, but he has an Xbox, and you have a couple friends over there that maybe still want to play as well. You guys can all group up and actually still play together even though it's on cross-platform, just by using this brand new split screen feature. So it isn't going to be available in all the game modes right away, but I do believe we will see it come to more game modes as they have time to test it out, and more people use it. They'll be able to refine the system and actually allow people to get more and more people in those split screen parties. But we also may be receiving another block. I honestly wish they would bring the block back. I thought it was a pretty cool addition to the game and something pretty awesome that allowed us to actually go somewhere new every single week, and allowed the community to actually see what everyone else is up to, what the most popular things are that are being made at the time. I know it's probably a lot of work for Epic to go through all of the entries every single week, but I definitely think it would be something cool to add back into the game here in the next chapter. So with this 11.30 update, although we might not be seeing 14 Days of Fortnite, I do believe we're going to be getting something better. And if the items don't get released today, because keep in mind, guys, we still have the Star Wars update, which is coming out on Saturday. So any sort of Christmas-themed stuff or any holiday stuff, I honestly think will be put off until next week. I think whenever we get online this morning, the patch is actually going to be relatively small. But then once the Game Awards happen, they'll slowly start to release things. Then on Saturday, we have the live event, which will immediately take us to the Star Wars. And then once the Star Wars stuff dies down, I think we can go full force with the holiday stuff. So anything Christmas related or anything that's going to be related to New Year's is going to happen after the Star Wars event, because they don't want to have to take from that. But that does not mean that the Star Wars event isn't going to have its own challenge list. It does not mean that the Star Wars event isn't going to have its own free rewards. I do think that we're going to have a lot of Star Wars related stuff that we can earn with this live event on Saturday. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. I'll keep you guys posted on everything that you can unlock as soon as we can. Now, I wanted to get this video out before the update came out, just to let you guys know everything that we know about it, and then as soon as the update comes out, anything that's not in this video that wasn't included, I'll be sure to make another video and cover everything that you guys need to know, whether there's some new challenges that come out, some new free items to unlock, anything you guys need to know about, I will be sure to let you know in the next video. So if you guys are new, definitely be sure to subscribe. Hope you guys are enjoying the rest of the night, because we're finally going to be getting our first Fortnite update for the first time in months, and we're actually gonna have some new content to go grind out and some things to do. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.